Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, for another edition of my I Need Five. But this time, we're going to do things a little bit differently. I decided I'm going to do it for more than just PLEs and pay-per-views and what have you. Now, I want to be able to do it for different things I feel like that deserves a little 1 through 5 countdown. As you know, DJ Mainstream, Voice of the Voices. I'm your host for this, and one half of the Bell to Bell podcast. And recently on NXT, Zilla Fatu debuted. On the podcast, we have great affection for Zilla after watching him several times at Amazora and also watching his career up to this point. But now with him debuting at NXT, it should be a very interesting time for the main one's career. So I did my I Need Five of 5 things I would love to see happen in NXT while Zilla is there. Now, before I start, I had said on several streams, several live streams, several podcast episodes, I would like Zilla Fatu to be in NXT for at least a year. So this is me giving him a year of things to do, or it possibly would happen if he was there long enough. Number 5, I put Zilla versus Naraku. That sounds like random, but for me, Zilla's only been wrestling for, 5 or 6 years. I need him to get hit by some very strong international stars. And with NXT loading up and already having, about to say evil, Naraku already there, a great match between both of them, I think, would be in the works. Of course, Zilla being the face in this case. I would like to see it. Zilla bugging out because he get misted in the face. All that. I want to see all that shit. That's my number 5. Number 4 is a little like comedy wise because he's hilarious. If you ever watch Zilla Fatu, Mama Zilla, and their live streams on YouTube during like Raw or SmackDown, or now even NXT, they're entertaining family, absolutely entertaining family. Hearing Zilla on commentary, hello, I'm here for it. I would love to see it, but I know that's going to come with time. That may be a year in, maybe after he goes to my number 3 that I have here. My number 3 is Zilla Fatu wins the North American Championship. Now, if you know about that title. I just feel like I'll get to my number 1 goes back to this, but I just feel like Zilla Fatu may end up winning the North American Championship before he actually wins the NXT Championship. Hear me out. I just feel like his name value alone will add to the title, but it gives him a sense of, like the same way he carried the House of Glory Crown Jewel Championship. Same difference. I feel like it's the same aura they're trying to build with the title that was built with the title with the Crown Jewel Championship. It's the same thing it's going to be with the North American Championship. I do think Zilla should win. That should be Zilla Fatu's first title in WWE, the NXT North American Championship. Number 2 is a little bit of a dream scenario. So in my head, again, Zilla Fatu should be at NXT at least a year. This is I just strongly believe he needs to get those reps in. He needs to get used to working with other people within that performance center, intermediate and the expert class. Also with some of the superstars who come down from the main roster here and there. I feel like it's going to be essential. But for my number 2, working with the main roster also means working with Jacob. Now, for those who don't know, Jacob and Zilla teamed before on Independence. Jacob has been quoted many a times how much he said he's proud of Jacob and him being in WWE. Fantasy booking, let's throw it out there. Jacob Fatu sits there and finally turns on the bloodline because for him, where this path is going doesn't work for what he wants to do for his family. Again, he combats what's going on. I do feel like he ends up getting outcast in some way. He does have a way where he wants to fight back against the bloodline, Roman and the Usos, whoever else may be a part of it. He goes down to NXT, teams with Zilla. But in this, I say Jacob and Zilla team at NXT for Jacob's debut. I feel like he goes down and talks to Jacob. They have them a tag team match. Robert Stone puts it in stone. Jacob and Zilla Fatu for the first time ever in WWE in Jacob's debut in NXT versus, who knows, Who cares? It will definitely pop a number for CW and Netflix, but also the fact that Jacob Fatu wrestling on network television, you never thought would happen. For those who follow his career, never in your fucking life you would think you'd see Jacob Fatu on the same channel All American comes on. And yet, in my fantasy booking, it happens. Which leads to me my number one, which I feel like it may happen, but again, it should only happen if he's going to be there for a year. Zilla Fatu wins the NXT championship. I don't have him beating Tony D'Angelo. I do see him being on the NXT Heatwave card because Heatwave is in Houston, Texas, where Zilla is from. But I don't see him winning, maybe not for another 6 months. Maybe. But yeah, I do see him winning eventually. 6 months. I can see it. But I do see him eventually winning the NXT championship. If you enjoyed my list, great. If not, fuck your life. But I do want to do more of these for y'all because I feel like small things like this, like Zilla debuting, was big. And for us following here at Bell to Bell Podcast, following his career, was really dope to be able to see him debut, be on his bullshit, and we'll love to see where his career goes next. But that's all for me. Next 95 will be coming soon. Definitely doing one for AEW All In. But until then, this has been Bell to Bell. Yeah.